Good afternoon, everybody. We're the Prototype in Dublin team. We're quite fortunate to have a live prototype project team member who's going to informing how we view the world through this prism, the essence of which is speed to market. This is crucial to any competing innovation these days, and the faster you get to market means you become a live company as soon as possible. Our challenge, we identified, how does Dublin become the global city of choice for prototyping? In looking at the answer and exploring this, we looked at best practice from around the world. This is from a quote from Carlos Augusti in Barcelona. Three basic things here are transparency, public participation, and access to open data. We have, or are in the process of having, all of these in our two levels of separation. The case studies we looked at are San Jose in the USA, Barcelona, and the Philippines. If you look at the third element of each of these, they are directed by partnership coordinator, the Commissioner for Public Participation and Associations, Undersecretary for Science and Technology Services. I think another element of this would be, think of an Amazon experience. I am a photographer. I need books on photography, I need information on photography. Within 5 clicks, you have both identified what your needs are, you've seen reviews, and you've paid for the product. If you can imagine a prototyping process in Dublin which emulates this efficiency, speed, that's where we're coming from. The principal advantages of Dublin is that it's a compact, accessible, easily get-aroundable city. It has a complex arrangement from, it has a complexity of larger cities, but it's small and compact. Therefore, it makes it an ideal ground for testing all types of prototypes in different inside and exterior urban environments, and it has the facilitation of the City Council and the surrounding bodies and agencies that work as partners with it. The unique existing strengths of the city are the agency-owned properties, semi-private spaces such as museums, galleries and parks. The people, there's a lot of on-the-ground expertise, city staff, specialist expertise, third level and agency. The open data and emerging Dublinked, linking all of the city together, and partnerships, of which an incredible one is the Academia Business Government and City Alliance, which can become a powerhouse in its own right. The value proposition is to streamline existing and disparate services and resources and turn that into a thriving prototyping ecosystem. The 3-step success process for this is to create, as per best practice from elsewhere, a single funnel structure that gathers everything and turns it into that Amazon experience. That you enable fast prototyping, you simplify the application and validation process, you have a single point of contact. There will be many routes, all funneled through the same, entity to develop competitive dialogue, which is in English, is that the city designs specific design challenges for its needs. The partners of the city, such as universities, would feed into this process. People can use the website to get access to it, and there's regular calendar, monthly idea clinics, networking, mentoring as part of the structure. And the application process is simple and easy. The prototyping ecosystem will be driven by the Prototype Dublin office, which will become the dynamo. This will become the interface or the Amazon between the fast prototyping needs of industry and the city and its wider partners to provide venues, expertise, funding, and training. The prototyping process flow is from mentoring. We move through information on the web, the routes, the different routes to accessing the application system, and a one-page simplified application process, fast processing validation. Period in prototyping phase in the different locations identified by the city. Prototype evaluation, following that, its success, failure, etc. And then at the end, it becomes wrapped into the Innovation Festival. At the end of the year, it becomes like successive onion rings of reinforcing the success of polished pre-market prototypes. This is the public service canvas. We goals of creating global reputation and developing the local economy, partners, universities, think tanks. Other resources such as professional institutes who can field as part of their continuing professional development, tie-ins with professionals to startups, clients, sectoral groups, the channels, prototyping website, innovation awards to promote best in class, prototyping festival, and data gathering, information coordination, etc. The Prototype Dublin office would be part of Innovation Dublin. I'll now pass you over to our live prototyper, Conor Quinn of Bike Snow.
I've been accused of worse. My company is Bike Snow, and we're immersed in the great funding prototyping merry-go-round. Bike Snow is an on-off street bicycle parking solution which secures not just the bicycle but all its component parts and uses a smaller footprint than other enclosed solutions. It was designed in DIT with a chunk of our own money and some help from Enterprise Ireland through the Innovation Voucher Scheme. An enterprise board then stepped up and helped us develop the prototype. Like all prototypes, it's chunky and rough and will require more iteration and more funding. So I suppose my point is that there is help out there, but it's greatly dispersed across a range of agencies and organisations, and just finding it can impact on speed to market. A one-stop shop for prototyping, funding and testing within DCC will be of great benefit to companies such as us.
The drivers of Prototype in Dublin are the Prototype Dublin office's dynamo, the startups themselves generating new innovations, and the city and its citizens who can tie into the whole process by developing satellites into test beds in different parts, but actually engagement with schools and local communities where it's a cross-feeding exercise, that the curiosity of having a prototype in your area can be fed into schools as part of projects related to enterprise, young scientists, etc. And the metrics for the success of this would be the volume of applications, the way the open call for ideas and the channels and routes that request for prototypes in the city, their generation of need for prototypes through fast-tracking people through the monthly idea clinics, and the processing and validation of them so that they actually meet the issues that the City Council come across in terms of health and safety, reputational issues, and procurement, monopoly, things that all these are dealt with through things like knowledge bases and contact through the clinic, so they're eliminated, or all obstacles are eliminated. And at the end of the day, it's one big Amazon efficient. I'd like to just thank Tom Leahy and Teresa Dillon. My name is Frank Hughes. Our facilitator was Monica Contreras, Mark Bennett, Conor Quinn, Sam Garrity, Siobhan Moore, our visualizer, and Amy West and Tom Strait. Thanks.